folks, welcome to a new week and Tuesday morning. We are about to cross into Wisconsin from northern Illinois. Gonna hit this rest area real quick. Walk around a minute, make a cup of coffee. So I'm going to Wausau, Wisconsin, still a little over 3 hours from there, to pick up a load of roofing granules at a 3M plant. Never been there. And then we'll be coming right back down through here, delivering it to a CertainTeed plant, makes roofing shingles, in Jonesburg, Missouri. So that's what's up. The weather's been pretty messy, just light rain everywhere since I left North Little Rock. It was 59 degrees this morning when I left. I was about an hour north of St. Louis, and now it's like 38 degrees. I'm really not expecting the weather to get real nasty, you know, because I don't think it's going to get that cold. So that's a brief synopsis of what we're doing. More later. Okay guys, I'm here at Wausau, Wisconsin at the 3M plant. Been waiting here for almost an hour. They just called me around. Not sure exactly where I'm going at this point, but I've had to wait on about 4 trucks to get loaded. Looks like it takes each truck about 15 or 20 minutes. I've seen the other trucks kind of come around this way, so that's what I'm gonna do. He said I'm loading on West 2. Just giving you a look. So I'm here at the stop sign at the railroad track to cross the tracks.
Yep, once you get up to that stop sign, you're to cross those tracks, swing to your left towards the rail cars and come in on the opposite side of the building in front of you.
Okay, so it looks like I'm supposed to swing around here and make a turn into the other side of this building. Oh, kind of rough, kind of rough. Okay, now I see the sign West number 2. Straightened up here. All right, I'll get back to you. Okay guys, so I just got loaded. Took about 20 minutes, and you might can see up there to the right, they've got a scale, two scales. There's a truck beside me to the right, and they've got my total weight there, if you can see it, at 79,120, and the truck to my right is currently getting loaded, so you can see his scale is slowly increasing. So should be good. Both of my scales on the trailer showed to be right at 34,000, so I should be good. And I've still got about 3.5 hours of drive time, so I'm hoping I can get maybe down to the Wisconsin-Illinois border, park for the night. The further south I can get, the better, because the weather is going to be worse the farther north I am. Although right now it's still 35 degrees, but I'm thinking that's going to lower after dark. I'm just waiting for them to radio me back and tell me I'm good to go. Normally we would pull forward, but you can see they've got the lanes blocked with rail cars, so I'm gonna have to back out and exit the way I came in here. But he said this is some kind of a new product or something, so they're running a test on it after it got loaded to make sure it's okay. So it should only take a few more minutes. And we'll be heading south on 39. Well, folks, I'm just giving you a view of Wausau, Wisconsin as we try to leave the shipper. As you can see, they've had some snow. I guess they get a lot of snow up here. We're pretty far up into Wisconsin. I don't really get into Wisconsin very often. I probably, you know, with my Maverick driving, I probably was in Wisconsin 3 or 4 times. This is my first time with Oakley. Except for the risk of snowy, icy weather, this is a good trip. It's a pretty easy run all the way up. It's basically dead north of North Little Rock. Up 55, then up 39. You know, you don't have to mess with Chicago at all. Not a bad run, if I can escape the weather. All right, we're gonna head south here in a minute. Just giving you a view of Wausau. More down the road. You know, thinking about this load, I peeked in the man door after they loaded me, and I really expected the trailer to be a lot more full than it is. You know, they pretty much just loaded it from the center, and there's really a lot of space still in the trailer. I thought it would be a lot fuller. So I actually tried to shift a little of the weight forward because I was showing a tad over in the back. So I shifted a little, you know, just drove and then hit the brakes, tried to shift a little bit of it forward, and I think it worked. But I bet this stuff's gonna settle as I drive, so who knows how it's gonna read if I go over scales again. Oh my goodness. But it's still raining. This is where I hit 51, they call it. And then it'll turn into 39 here in a few miles. Take it straight down. Wisconsin. Okay, folks. All right, folks. Hey, it's Wednesday morning. I'm in Missouri on I-70 heading west. I'm only about 20 minutes from a customer, the Certainty plant. Like I mentioned before, I've been here once or twice before and picked up a flatbed load when I was driving for Maverick roofing shingles, but I've never delivered here. A while ago, I called the number in my work order just to see if the entrance I'm supposed to use is the same as when I was flatbedding. I'm glad I called because it's not. I'm supposed to go further down the road and enter in a different spot. So we'll see how that goes. At least it's not raining. Man, it's like the last couple of days it's just been light, misty rain everywhere. Could have been worse though. At least the temperature stayed barely above freezing, even up in Wisconsin when I was there yesterday. It got down to 33 degrees, but I was able, last night I was able to get down to the Illinois-Wisconsin border, camp for the night, and it was, you know, I think I stopped around 5:45 p.m. and it was like 36 degrees. It was a little bit warmer, and it stayed that way. And like when I got up early this morning, it was still like 36 degrees. So kind of got lucky with that. So I'll show you some. Hopefully, I'll get some footage of the unload here. I'm not sure, but I think they like this product unloaded using the little lift door, the little small lift door on the back of the trailer, you know, where just a little bit of product comes out at a time. So we'll see. All right, more in a minute. Okay, folks. Well, we're approaching the Certainty plant here to the left.
0.3 miles ahead. Turn left, then turn right.
And as you can see, it's just located here on this service road by the freeway. That's I-70 there to the right. So the guy I called, you can see the flatbeds lined up there to get in. But I'm supposed to go past this entrance, and there's another entrance down here, supposedly. Yep, I see one.
2 miles ahead. Turn right on North 1st Street.
Okay. Looks good. This looks good. All right, it says raw material entrance. There's a sign that says no flatbeds there.
Turn right on South Service Road West.
Okay.
This road is restricted. Always obey locally posted regulations.
Oh, be quiet, map. There's a good shot of the facility. Says raw materials continue straight back this way.
.1 miles ahead. Turn left, then turn left.
All right. Still don't have an order for my next work assignment. Granules. Alright, looks like I'm supposed to go straight ahead according to this. The sign over here to the right. Okay, I see a sign up here on this building.
Turn left, then turn left.
Says
Turn right, then turn left.
Granules unloading. Granule unload. Alright, well I guess I'll ease up that way. See if I can find anybody. Granule unload. Well, let me figure out where exactly I'm supposed to be and I'll get back to you. Okay guys, well nobody showed up here yet. I think that's where I'm gonna get unloaded. But I called the number to check in. They said a guy'd be over here in a few minutes. But I wanted to open this up and no, I better not open that up. Let's go in from the front. Let me hook this back on here. There goes the truck. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get loaded in there. They must have an opening there in the floor. But let's take a peek, see if there's enough light to see anything in here. Oh yeah, it's falling down quite a bit. I don't know if you can see much of that. Just really black roofing granules. It settled down quite a bit while I was driving. It was piled up in a tighter, higher pile. But that's what we got. From Wisconsin to Missouri. Oh. It'll give you a look around. The end where all the flatbeds were picking up is down there on the far end. So anyway, hope somebody shows up soon. All right guys, so that fella walking there said to pull on in. I figured that's what he was going to tell me to do. I just didn't want to do it until somebody told me to. See if I can get straight in here. Alright, I thought maybe he was going to move some of that stuff first, but I guess not. Alright. So he's going to tell me when to stop. Whoop. Back, and he wants me to back up a little bit. Okay. All right. Let's see what we can get done here. Okay, guys. So he's got me gonna raise the trailer up about halfway. He's back there with the little door open. He's got to get a sample, and then we're gonna just unload. And it's going to fall into this little pit right here, and they've got a conveyor system that takes product up that way. So I'm supposed to take the bottom of my trailer up to about that second tier there, I think. He said he'd tell me when to shut it off, but that's what we're doing. Not really anything falling out yet. All right, I'm gonna get in here and pay attention. Okay guys, my unloader Rob said I could film a little bit of this. So as you can see, he's got the small door open there, just a couple of inches, letting it pour out slowly into the, they got a little pit down there. So Rob, it goes from the pit down up your conveyor belt, sir?
Yes, sir. It goes up to the top of our conveyor up here, and then it goes into what they call a head, and it transitions to a belt going north and south, and then it falls off into whichever silo. We got screen in here. I can give you a little better diagram of it if you want to see it.
Huh, okay. So, boy, it's got a weird smell to it.
Yes, yes.
What is that smell?
It's just the chemical reaction that hasn't aired out yet.
Very strong, yeah.
Because I don't notice it as much on these cars.
You're probably used to it.
Because, well, the cars, it's on these cars for at least 2 weeks.
Okay.
Until it gets here.
I
Whereas
see.
you loaded this
yesterday.
Yeah. So,
Well, there we go, folks. I told Rob I had not unloaded this type of product before, and I'm kind of new to the end dump. I thought I was going to have to take my tarp off, but he said I really didn't have to unless I just wanted to. That's why the bungees are loose here. But there it goes. So that's what wind blew your door open.
yes, sir.
All right, guys. Well, there's a good shot of that. You can see I've only got the trailer up about, I don't know, it's probably up about 3/4 of the way. Higher than I thought. Go ahead and raise it up.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, so there's a good look of that. I'll give you a view of it from out here. So I'm gonna go ahead and raise it up the rest of the way. All right, more in a minute. All right, guys, so we got the trailer all the way up now. Let's see how, oh.
It cleans up easy.
So you're okay with it just dumping out like that? And then what do you have to do? Kind of sweep it into the...
Right in.
All right. So how long have you worked here, Rob?
9 years.
9 years,
Yeah.
okay. And you were going to show me something in here?
Yeah.
I guess it's going to take a few minutes for that to all dump out. Oh, you got samples here of all your different
That's all
granules.
different samples. When I took a sample out of your trailer and I compared it to this.
Okay.
And as long as it's
Looks about right.
It can be off by a few, but not much.
You know, when I got loaded yesterday, they did a test. I don't know what exactly they were testing, but they took about 10 extra minutes and did some kind of test of the product to make sure it was correct.
Yeah. So, but yeah, on my screen here,
on the screen,
we've got like 7. It gives you all the different every color has a number and a name. And then here's all the different names and numbers we have, and we're going into 51 black right now.
51 black.
51 black, yes, sir.
All right, and that
and
shows
each
where it's
silo
dumping.
holds 200 tons.
200 tons.
200
400,000 pounds.
Yeah, per silo.
All right.
We've got 28 of them.
Wow.
So
quite a capacity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thanks for showing me that.
No problem.
That's cool. It's always neat to see how things work around here. It's kind of weird. I mentioned it before, you know, that I've actually picked up as a flatbedder, picked up your finished product shingles on the other end. Now I'm bringing the raw material in. So it's kind of cool. So let's see what it's doing back here. Still falling out.
Yep.
So that's probably going to take a 10 or 15
about
minutes?
20 minutes.
About 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's how it works, guys. Just giving you a shot of it. And then I guess, Rob, when we're done here, I kind of loop back around.
You're gonna keep on making left-hand turns.
And then go back out the way I came in?
Yeah, go out the way you came in.
Excellent, excellent. All right, guys, that's it. All right, guys, so here's what's left after the dump. Got a little bit stuck to the floor here, so I'm gonna sweep it out. Just gonna sweep it right down here into the pit. So that's what we got. That'll only take me a few minutes. All right, more later.